Okay, Dead Gang, I watched this 7-part story so you wouldn't have to. So this daughter's lifelong search for answers takes a shocking turn after her father's death. So this is Dominique, and Dominique's quest for her estranged father Larry has been filled with heartbreak, confusion, and unanswered questions that span over countless years. Growing up with a father who was mainly absent, Dominique's only connection to him was in this Nike shoebox, filled with childhood memories like photos, a baby announcement, and of course, a pair of baby shoes. She spent years wondering about the man who brought her into this world, someone that she had barely knew. And when she reconnected with him as an adult, her hopes for closure quickly became a whirlwind of lies, manipulation, and emotional turmoil. After years of broken promises and missed opportunities to meet in person, Dominique then learned in 2023 Larry, which is her father, had unfortunately passed. But as details began to surface through her half brother and sister that she never knew, things started to get a little weird. Her half brother mentioned Larry's death and shared intimate family details that only Larry could have known, leading then Dominique to wonder, was this the truth or another layer of deception? Well, the mystery then deepened when Dominique discovered that Larry's funeral couldn't even be attended virtually. As promised, no one sent her the link. She even tried to reach out again, but the silence continued, leaving Dominique to even question if the funeral even happened. And this is when the most bizarre thing happened. Fast forward, and Dominique is at the Atlanta airport when she then spots a man who looks exactly like her father, muscular and with a familiar jawline structure. The man seemed to be trying to avoid being recognized. He looked up, made brief eye contact, then quickly lowered his hat as in trying to conceal his face. The moment was like so strange and Dominique froze. Like she couldn't move. Her nervous system locking up, unable to take action. The man then changed his flight and walked away without a word. Was it her father or was it just a painful coincidence? Now, despite this unsettling encounter, Dominique did her best to move on, seeking closure on her own terms. She even took a DNA test, which didn't really result to anything. And when she reached out to her half-sister again, the conversation felt distant, almost as if like her sister didn't want anything to do with her father or her. The contradictions only seemed to pile up. Now, Larry had a social media account claiming that he was a former Navy SEAL, but there are like websites that are dedicated to disproving this. I mean, what was real? What was a lie? Now, in Dominique's most recent update, Dominique reveals that she had obtained her father's sister's contact and is continuing her search for answers. I mean, she's determined to find peace, but it seems like the journey is far from over. I mean, it is honestly shocking to say the least. And as of right now, this is all the information that Dominique has updated us about. But to say the least, to have your father possibly fake his own death and then possibly spot him at the airport, which then leaves you shocked, is shocking to say the least. And like I always say, Dead Gang, what do you think of this?